Hello, North Hills families of current sixth graders. This is Mrs. File, and I am going to present to you tonight a scheduling presentation to help prepare for seventh grade. As you can see, this is the North Hills Middle School Counseling Department. We have 3 grade level counselors, myself, Mr. Tarabishi, Mrs. McElhaney, and Mr. Ratnaval is our student assistance counselor who deals with grades 6, 7, and 8. How can your school counselor assist you? Your counselor will advocate for you, help plan for your future, help with struggles at home, assist with struggles with friendships, answer questions about your schedule, and hopefully guide and assist in ideas for academic improvement. Mr. Ratnaval, our student assistance counselor, his office is located in the band hallway and he services all students. All our counselors work with students and families regarding transitioning to middle school, scheduling, academic issues, social issues, peer conflicts. We will meet individually with students. We will meet in groups. We participate in classroom lessons throughout the year. We also have school-wide programs that we participate in, activities, and our very active student council. Our middle school philosophy. We want to create an educational environment that is developmentally responsive, challenging, empowering, and equitable. Our North Hills Middle School vision is inspiring all to achieve their very best. Our school day is 7:50 until 2:50. Each period is 40 minutes with a 4-minute time period in between classes. First period is extended due to taking attendance and announcements. For seventh grade, students will be assigned to one of the seventh grade teams randomly. The seventh grade teams are earth, wind, and fire. Students on those certain teams will have the same teachers for English, science, social studies, and also math. Lunch, literacy, music, physical education, and your trimester classes will be a mixture of other seventh graders from other teams. So some of the advantages of the team approach, as we saw in sixth grade with our 4 teams, seventh grade also, I think the students get to know each other a little bit better. The teachers get to know the students a little bit better because it is a smaller group. Tests and homework can be scheduled so that you do not have too much homework or too many tests on a particular day. The teams can meet and confer about those times with the different assignments. You are located also in a smaller section of the building. You will not have to cover necessarily the whole seventh grade hallway, but you are kind of maintained in a smaller section of that seventh grade hallway. Just to give you an idea of a typical day of a seventh grader, as you can see, this student has first period math, and a little different from sixth grade, we only have in seventh grade 1 period of math. Students in sixth grade had a double block of math, and math in seventh grade is 1 period in length. This student has a second period music class. They will have music for 3 days, depending on what music they pick, and also PE or physical education for the other 2 days. Students in seventh grade will also take literacy arts. Some students will have a half of a year of literacy arts, 1 semester. Some will have a full year of literacy arts. Seventh graders also do take intro to coding for half of the year. This student has a 4th period English and a 5th period social studies. Lunch currently right now for 7th graders is 6th period. And in 7th grade, students will be able to take advantage of some world language classes. Some students will take a whole year of a world language, basically 9 weeks for each language: German, French, Spanish, Latin. Some students, depending on their literacy selection, may only take 2 languages. And there may be some students that have a double block of literacy, and they will not take advantage of the world language options in 7th grade, but we'll take advantage of them in 8th grade or even in high school. We also have science for a period. And then you can see your STEAM classes in 7th grade are art, family and consumer science, and tech ed. And then at the very end of the day is homeroom, very similar to what we had in 6th grade. That is basically an activity period. They can work on homework, meet with a teacher if they have any questions. So hopefully, as you have gone through your 6th grade year, we are hoping that as you go through the years in the middle school, the responsibility, there's going to be greater responsibility and greater responsibility for their learning. Hopefully your students have been utilizing a planner, whether it be paper or electronic, and hopefully they're learning to be organized, keep their iPad where it needs to be, keep their locker items, materials, and things like that. They are also better able to monitor their grades through PowerSchool. We hope that daily preparation happens, and it should include a review of class materials so that students stay current and prepared for each day and avoid the need to cram for tests, quizzes, and assessments. Now I'm going to outline the literacy arts courses for 7th grade. There are 3 options for literacy, and basically there is multiple criteria that is used to determine which course would be better for your particular student. We have Literacy 7A. That course is a 1-semester course for 7th graders, and that is our students that are higher proficiency and advanced in their ELA sections. We also have Literacy 7. That is a full year course. That is on grade level. So some students will be recommended for that. And then we also have Literacy 7C, which is a full year as Literacy 7 is. But Literacy 7C also has a lab that is included. So that is a double block. Multiple criteria will be used to determine appropriate student placement, including the current grade teacher recommendation. As far as our math curriculum in 7th grade, we have 5 options that are available to students. And again, these also multiple data criteria will be used to determine appropriate student placement, including teacher recommendation. We have our Math 7. That is the on grade level course. Some students will be placed in Math 7A. That course moves a little more quickly and it is above grade level. Math 7C is for our students that maybe need a little extra support. That is a co-taught class with a lab. Our Math 7D is another co-taught class with a lab for our IEP students as well. And then we will also have Algebra 1 as an option for math for 7th grade. Our students will be picking a music that they will take during 7th grade, and music is 3 days a week, and it will alternate with a gym period on the other 2 days. The options for music for 7th graders are beginning band, cadet band 7, which is for brass and percussion. We also have cadet band for woodwind. We also have chorus 7, general music 7, and orchestra 7. Your students will be picking one of those selections. Everything that I am going over today is found in the Middle School Program of Studies. All classes discussed during this presentation can be found on our website, the North Hills website, under Academics. And once you go to Academics and just click on Program of Studies, you'll be able to find the Middle School Program of Studies for next school year. Rules and expectations for 7th grade are very similar to your 6th grade middle school experience. So we expect students to make good decisions as they go through middle school. Students will take part in developmentally appropriate counseling lessons and team meetings with principals. As students mature into young adults, they must show respectful behavior towards others. Expectations are higher as students progress through their education here at the middle school. We will also have a variety of activities and clubs. You can see our list ranging from art club to student council. There are many clubs that will be available. This year, we started to bring them back a little bit more, and we hope next year will be even more during the 22-23 school year. North Hills Middle School athletics also begins in 7th grade, so students can take part in a wealth of activities, athletics for our school district. Just keeping in mind that in order to be eligible for the athletics program, students need to keep their grades up and make that a priority. Just a review of some of the transitions for scheduling and the calendar of events. I will be going into all 6th grade science classes in the next couple days, and basically going through and sharing this presentation with all of our students, and they will actually be scheduling with me during that class period. When they get home, they can go and show you what they did, what they scheduled, and you can discuss. And if you need to make any changes, you can make those changes within that scheduling window. The scheduling window ends February 18th. The last day of 6th grade is June 2nd. And in early August, we're hoping to have self-guided tours for the middle school students so that they can kind of come into the school. I know with 6th graders, they're going to be used to the school and mainly just getting used to where their 7th grade hallway is, but there will be an opportunity to come into the building. In mid-August, we will have student schedules available to you on PowerSchool. And August 24th, the exciting day of 7th grade beginning. I'm going to go through the scheduling process. Students are going to power on their iPads and go into the web PowerSchool. You are not able to schedule using the app, so they will need to go on the district page. I also have a QR code on the next slide, so they can scan that code. And once they do enter PowerSchool, the student PowerSchool login, their username is their last name, first initial, graduation year, and all students' passwords are NHSD lunch code. You do not have to put a comma there. I just had that there for your information. So there you have the QR code. This will get you to PowerSchool on the district webpage. So once you are in PowerSchool, students, you will see a welcome screen. It says, welcome to your 7th grade course request class registration site. You will click on class registration on the left there. It's the 4th item down. And once you do that, you will see a list of classes. Now, some are already selected for you. For example, you will already see a homeroom selected. You will already see science. You will already see social studies. All students take that. And you can also see that there is a green check mark next to the pencil. That means those courses are already selected. What our students will be doing, and they will be doing with me when I meet with them over the next couple days in school, they will be selecting the courses that do not have a check mark. For example, the first one is 7th grade math. If they click on the little pencil, the math courses will come up that I've already talked about in this presentation, and you will see the recommendation that was made by the teacher. We're going to suggest that the students pick the recommendation that was generated by their classroom teacher. So you are going to do that for each subject where you see a red exclamation mark, which means basically something needs to be checked there. So you will do that for each subject. I'm going to show you the music selection. So if you see, it says click the pencil under 7th grade music requirement. So once you click that pencil, you will see all of the courses. These are the courses for music. So you see beginning band all the way to orchestra. So if a student is wanting to select chorus, they are going to click the box to the left of the word chorus 7. And then once they do that, they are going to click OK. Once they click OK, the red exclamation mark will change into a green check mark. which will basically mean they have registered for that class. After they click OK, and after you get through all of the subjects that are listed there, you're going to go through and click your literacy selection and so on. At the very end, you want to make sure that you hit submit. That basically goes to the system, and then you will get a list of courses that you have selected. If you do not see those courses that you have selected, then you have not finished the registration process for all of those classes. You want to have all of those red exclamation marks. You will want those to be green check marks. If you have any questions about anything in this presentation, please do not hesitate to email me. My email is pfeils, my last name, initial S for my first name, at nhsd.net. I'm really looking forward to following your students to 7th grade and having a great 7th grade year with them. And we're really excited about this process. If you have any questions, please reach out and have a good night. Okay, thank you.